Welcome to Diana Dreamstar YouTube channel, and this is my studio slash office slash vanity, and basically today is the day that I'm going to tell you the update of my motorcycle journey. Yes, and I did it, alhamdulillah. I did it well on my TP 2B motorcycle test, and I just want to share with you my experience, my vlog, my story on the actual day, and what I did 2 weeks before the test. Those who are new, do like and subscribe my channel, and for those who are already in my fam, thank you for being here in my YouTube channel. And I just want to share with you my happiness, and I hope this video will encourage more newbie expecting to on the road own motorcycle journey, learning journey, and I wish you all the best, and not to give up, and hope this video will give you a motivation and what to expect on the actual day. I also put some videos here on my updated TikTok video. Join and subscribe that channel too, and without further ado, let's continue with the story. TP test I actually take at one attempt. So what I did for this is 2 weeks before I did some practice more on road circuit practice. That is did it is in BBDC. So I think I take about more than 6 times, because I know that I want to gain confidence. I want to gain confidence while riding. I want to brush up my weaknesses. So in every, again, if you look at my previous video, the views are going up. Thank you very much. I do tell you what are my weaknesses, and sometimes during this practice I just want to brush up and just keep on practicing, just keep on consistent. So with this consistent, I believe that if you keep on doing in long run, you will surely get it. And then as I also mentioned in previous videos, that sometimes the nervousness get the best of me. So if someone is watching you, just try it out, and then just ignore them and focus on what you're supposed to do, and I believe I can do that. And alhamdulillah, I got it right now. The actual day test is on the 18th July, that is on a Monday, and usually this test we always do in the morning. So if looking at this time, my warm-up time is between 7:50 and my test time is around 8:15. But the instructor there already mentioned you can come slightly early, get yourself ready, calm down, to know the situation well. I cannot sleep the day before, because the day before I'm working. I come back from work, I just after a cool shower, I just imagine and trying to close your eyes and pretending that you're in the road, and then trying to remember every little step, every little things like blind spots and turning and signals, and then just to make sure you remember. So even though on the actual day, if you are really nervous, you already know what to do, what to expect. At 7 only, at 7 something they open up, so we were queuing up and then going in. And then when I go to the room, the reporting place that we always go to, reporting place, the chair was actually filled up with number text, the number text of the white number tag on test and the viewing numbers. So when we arrive, we click in our BBDC app. We don't know what our number is, but when we arrive, there were already instructor there, asked us to queue up, and then they check our verification, and then check our PDL, and then they also tell you your queue number, like your tag number. So it is true. It depends on your age. So I'm a bit older, as you can see. They will let foreigners first, after that followed by your age. So behind me are all younger generation, boys and girls, teenagers. So in front of me, that's first row of 5 are almost my ranging age, and I was in my number was 3. Okay, but I'm okay if I'm riding the first few, because I usually, during practice, I always go the first or the second. But on that day I was like shocked. I mean, I thought I was somewhere in the middle, and luckily I'm not the number first. At least there's someone in front of me. Okay, so just let me go through with you. The one who sit beside me are within my age. So I am number 3, so number 1, number 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then so on. For the second row will be like 6, 7, 8. So it's like continuing number. So when we sit there, the instructor give us some tips and telling what to do, what to look out for the especially on the starting point. If you notice, BBDC have this zebra crossing. They say just focus on this, make sure you look at pedestrian, make sure pedestrian walk towards the ending of the zebra crossing, and make sure nobody else walking there, and then you can move off. And then also look out for the 4 station that you need to wait for instructor to for the TP to say go, already call you for warm up. So basically, because I'm the first few number, I get to choose my own bike, whatever bike. So I just make sure the footrest not break, and then we get to warm up. So warm up 1 round. So the warm up is just doing your own routine, your test route routine warm up. So when I warm up, I feel like, oh my god, this is it. This is the last practice. This is very vulnerable, very precious practice. This is one time. Give my concentration well. Brush up if no, I did it, and then I see whatever things that I need to improve on the actual time. Guys, you must finish. You must write it until the ending point, because if you never do that, it's also feel like you didn't complete the whole circuit. So going to the ending point, make sure you signal, and then you check your blind spot and then go in. And then another thing is, every bending you actually have to check right, just to make sure there's nobody beside you. So every like corner bending in the BBDC. So, and then reach your blind end point. Remember not to drop your bike. Make sure your left leg are stable enough before you're getting up, and then get up from there. And when they're telling you the number tag, they're also collecting your IC into small plastic pockets. And then I noticed when they ask us to go out for the traffic police to check your verification, they actually take your IC together, and then they check, ask you to bring down your mask, and then they will see your face, and you have to say out your name, your IC number, and then the IC they'll return back to you. We're the first 5 to start the first period, so I already go to my bike at the reporting place. Okay, so let's begin. So this is the one. This is the actual TP test. I tell myself, okay, I can do this. Come on, you can do this. You're confident. You know what to do. Let's do this. And then I move off. So reporting at the reporting place at the starting point, because this is like one by one, you know, going slowly going. So I saw this number before me. I saw him do, and then I look at the TP. The TP really focus on you, you know, really look at you, and then when you go off from like pedestrian walk, man, he will look at you and then look at you and see how you turn and then how you signal. And then after that, it's my turn. So it's my turn. I also look at the TP lah, right? I look at the TP say go, and then I just acknowledge, okay, and then I just take a deep breath. I look at the right, left, look okay, good, and I check my blind spot, and then move off, alhamdulillah. And then do bear in mind, there's no other motorcycle other practice. It's just for solely us having that test. On that circuit, there were cars moving out. It's like minimal, like 20% or 10% cars. So when we do our right turning, I have to like predict lah. I have to see the situation, how is it, whether I need to brake or need to stop. I cannot remember the actual day itself, but I know I did it well. I didn't stop in the middle. I see the vehicle is okay. Further away, I just move. I move, going to the slope. And then another thing I need to let you know. So because you're a test, there's no 2x2 on the slope. It's just you yourself. So basically, it's just you alone. As same goes as the emergency brake, you alone. So you'll be in the middle instead of 2x2 like during practice time. It's totally different because you are doing tests. The TP have to see you there and then. So I do slope. I did good. And after that, I go to S course. I did it well. I just focus, just bend, zoom, I make it fast, zoom, and then coming up, I know the area coming out is very precious. I make sure I didn't do wide turning, go back straight, and then turn to the crank course. I know that area, the bending is very fast. You know, what I do is, I notice sometimes easily can get stall there. So what I do is just pump gear down, gear 1, and then move off, and then slowly to the crank course, relax, and then I move off of that. Every time in every stage, right, I wait for my instructor to give me the cue, and then I did one deep breath, and then blind spot, come back, one deep breath also can, and then I move off, so that to focus. And then I do after S-course, make sure right turning to the plank, I don't over like sharp turn to the plank. Oh, the plank, I was like, come on, just throttle more, play with the handle, and then look far, and then look far. After look before I already in the right track. Alhamdulillah, I passed my plank, and then followed by Salem. I said, come on, relax my finger, and said, like, come on, let it lean to the bike. Alhamdulillah, I lean to the bike, and then I just move off. Whew, happy, very happy. Then emergency brake. Okay, this is the last one, the last of the stages. So I said, okay, come on, you can do this. Raja, just give it all. After the blind spot only, breathe in, I zoom. And then remember, there's no cone in the middle. The cone is really lifted up the curve. So from there, I just pop, change, then change, and after that I maintain. I keep on looking at my speed, and then after that I relax, pump. I look at the thing like that, and then it's just brake. Ooh, brake. It doesn't wobble. It doesn't what's it called? Glide or what? And it's exactly stop before the red line came. Then I say, wow. Then when I look after that, I look at my right leg, right side, with confidently, and then bring up my leg, and then bring down my clutch, bring down my gear, confidently, felt happy, and then look at back there, and then bring down, and then check my blind spot, and then move off from there, check, and then going to the ending point. Wow, I feel so much relief. I did it well, I did it good without any immediate failure, because you yourself know whether I had an immediate failure. Just move forward, take out my glove, take out my helmet, relief that bike, I pass it to another rider, and then after that we go back to the circuit. This is the story inside. Go back to the reporting place where you sit down and you wait about, I think I wait about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes to wait for all of the contestants, all of the riders finish their route, because there's about 40 of us, and we're the first few, so I feel much more relief when you've done it first rather than you wait, right? So good lah, it's a good thing. So slowly my friends sitting beside me came back, and this is the story. It is on that day, the instructor in charge, Mr. Sulaiman, called me and talked to me and said, how was it? I said, good. I did it well without any emergency failure. And my planking, he ever told me about my planking. I did some things that shouldn't have been done, and when I asked him a question, will the things that I did were minus point? Yeah, it will be minus point because incorrect posture. I said, okay, then I need to kill that habit of me and change it, and then I did it well. And then he told me he saw how I do planking, because on that day, on that place, I just focus on myself. I know there's some instructors looking, but they are looking at the very far end, but I didn't know that Mr. Sulaiman was actually looking at me doing my planking and say, okay, you do your planking well. I said, oh yeah. Then after that, this is a story I want to share with you. I was basically shocked when they tell us the result of the circuit. So Mr. Sulaiman, the instructor in charge, was actually telling us the number tag. So the number tag, those who have failed, and then they were telling us if you need to retake your practice RC again before you can book for traffic police. So they were telling us our number. Alright, so again, I am number 3, and I'm my first row here. My friends, when they came back, they told me what they did, how they did well, and one of it beside me was also telling me that he already got his bike, bought his bike, and he's confident enough, pass or fail, he already had his bike. And another one of my row friends, this is not her first TP, this is her, I'm not sure, number 2 or number 3 TP. So she's telling me some tips and some things that can be done on that day. So again, maybe I just want to flashback. During my 2 weeks before my TP, I do practice, and I did saw a friend of mine doing the RC, telling me that this is the number 2 TP. I mean, this is not the first time, this is the second time, and mostly that they did is plank, fall from plank, form certain points at minus for different stages. And some of them tell me that there were days where TP just failed. Some of them, there were days that TP passed some of them. So I was really puzzled and very annoyed, very worried, and whether I have to be prepared. If let's say I did not do that first attempt, I need to be prepared and then not to give up and just still take this, because I already in the stage of the final stage for me to take TP. So I always stand by this lah. What if I did not make it? So going back to the story, when the instructor told us the number tag that did not make it and had to repeat, they call one by one. So they called those, Mr. Sulaiman pandai lah. He called those who already know they did immediate failure, just own up, and then they will just ask them to remove their number tag. So once you do immediate failure, it's totally fail, as I mentioned before. So, and then like instructors, sometimes they like to scare us and pretend that they're calling your number, but it's not, right? So again, this is the shocking moment. The instructor called number 5. The 5 is in my row. Is the lady who I talked to, who is failed already multiple attempts, number 5. And then the instructor called number 4 beside me, who already bought a bike, ready to transport it to him tomorrow. And then the instructor called number 2, it's just beside me. Then I was shocked, because to me I felt that they are confident that plus, to me I felt that they are doing great, and somehow they are in the range of my age, and I thought that it's more matang, alright, more matang, more understand, and more like experience or what, because of the age. And then the instructor, so I thought it's this is pass or fail one. I cannot believe, Then the instructor called my number 3. I didn't felt that I failed. I felt that maybe I passed, because I don't have immediate failure, and how come I fail? I believe that I did well, why I can't fail? Okay, if I fail feeling that way, and then I know I did it well, then I felt it. This TP it's not the truth, I want to see that paper, what did I do wrong? But the instructor called my name, called my number, just to play prank with me. And once I get up, then he say, hey, sorry, wrong number. Then asked me to sit down. So when I sit down, I got shocked. I really shocked. I mean, what is this? Pass or fail? Don't get shocked. Then after that, the one who in front, I'm the first row that I'm sitting, I'm the only one left. So I was like, oh my god, I feel like, this is an achievement, I should be proud of myself, I did it in the circuit. Circuit is not easy to pass in every stage, and I did it. So when the instructor continued talking and telling what to expect for the road outside, and then giving tips and giving good luck, good wishes for doing outside, for what to look out for, your judgment for the car outside, especially the U-turn. So I said, this is real. I passed in the circuit. Now I'm going to outside riding. I really cannot believe I'm just sitting on the first row, empty. I'm the only one. And then behind there are some of the friends that I still have are just that. Can you imagine? I feel shy and malu. I mean, our age, cannot adapt this. The one at the back are so young teenagers. There are one or two of them who fail. Some of them fail immediate failure because drop. I mean, dropping plank I understand now, because again, going back to my previous video, if you are nervous just like that, everything can haywire. I understand. And then just like that, if your engine stall, fail. Just like that, your right leg drop, fail. Just like that, you drop your motorbike, fail. So I faham this little mistake caused the entire TP test fail. So because again, we are 2 wheels compared to 4 wheels, right? So back to the story. So the instructor tell us the route of outside, where to look out for. They telling us the spot that the TP will be standing and looking at us, and ensure you look at your blind spot, ensure you look at your side road, and then ensure your signal at especially the merging lane. So for me, I did one practice of RR, I mean the road outside, one time enough. And that one time, they multiple times are doing round and round doing the same circuit, and U-turn. Then I also master my U-turn. I know the instructor tell me to control your clutch for that, not too wide turning. And then so here we go. After that, we move off. Again, the instructor say after you finish your road outside, go to level 3 classroom and then wait for your result. So it was quite fast. Again, because I'm the only one on the first row sitting right. So meaning to say, I'm the first one to start the road riding outside. I anything. I like to be the first one. Let me be the first one. I love. So during that one, at the reporting point, again at Spain, you need to go one round of the road circuit. After that, exit out from the BBDC. So every bend, he said, must check your blind spot lah. Check your blind spot. So every bend, check your blind spot, and then going out. So when I go out, I'm telling myself, never mind, this is I'm already confident the road outside because of my car experience. So I'm not scared with other road user. I just need to be alert and very careful. So going out, I noticed going out at the gantry there are people passing by, so I need to very focus and look. Before going slope down, I look right and left. There's no people walking, selamat. And I focus to the starting point at the red line, white line there. And then after that, I don't know why that starting point ada tong sampah blocking my view. It's damn irritating. Then I'll just do what I do. I just look right and then just lean forward a bit, look. The TP is just in front of me, and I will just lean forward and see whether safe or not, got people or not. Then alhamdulillah, there were BBDC cars coming in back to the center. So I saw his signal. Okay, as long he go in, then selamat, I will go out. So when I go out, I will go out. Further way in is a filter lane going to left, and then one thing happened. I slow down. I relax. I look at the vehicle that is coming on the right side. I look at the vehicle. Is it coming or not? Because it's stopping line. Then I look at the front, the motor vehicle that is coming to the right side, and then I saw beside me, right side, there's a black car. No signal, no what, coming further nearer to me, never mind. Want to cut in front of me. I said to myself, okay lah. I said, look, I'm on motorcycle, I'm a lady, I'm on test, and you want to do this in front of me? I said, okay, never mind. Just come on. I just knock. Let go. Go first, you go first. This car at the filter lane, coming to filter lane. No signal, no what. The car coming near to me and crossing to me. And I was like, come on if I never focus this and didn't know you was beside me, I would surely, PP saw me, surely fail, man. So I said, yeah, you just go. After that, so far there's no other issue. I just get very upset. This person never think, really never think. Never care about other road users, and you want to do this, tak signal some more. And then Alhamdulillah, going the circuit, I remember slow down. The rest of the road, I remember to signal, slow down, look at every side road, pretend to look at every side road. I'm at pedestrian crossing, ensure there's no one, no bicycle, no people going to walk or what. And then there's another one, okay? You know when you're wearing your name tag, you're on test. People know you're on test. And then there's one zebra crossing after the left turn, the cancel my signal. Then this one hump of a zebra crossing. And then they also see there's one TP at the shelter there. And then at the zebra crossing, there's no people there, but there is one people. She is on a bicycle, but again, there's I don't know what to say. There's a longkang, and that longkang got like a pavement, and that pavement got either one slope and one staircase. No, this person, a guy, Malay guy, on a bicycle, and then was looking at me because I'm wearing the tag. And was looking at me. Then I said, "Eh, this guy want to move or not? Pasal bicycle lagi tau. So you never expect if he want to move, I have to stop, or he's already nearby to that starting area of the pedestrian. I have to stop. But I see, he is somewhere further inside up the slope with the staircase looking at me. I said cannot lah, he will not for sure not going to the pedestrian. I said this is someone is looking at me and looking like a show eh. I said alamak, this person please enough. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna make myself fail or what, you know. So after that, pass through and I go to the U-turn. Oh, the U-turn part, come on, your U-turn part, wow. That timing was between 9 o'clock, 9:30, and the sun was trying to catch up and it was so bright. And that U-turn, the ongoing traffic was a lot at that moment. And I said, never mind, just let the a lot traffic go first. Then after that, I see the road clear, and then got one car right at the back. Then I see the speed. Okay, this car is not speeding, so it's still very slow. I say, okay, good. Then after that, I say to make a move. I check right, I check right, check left, I check right, check one more time, right, left, and then I check blind spot, and then I move. I make turn my thing a clutch, alright, good. I go to the second lane smoothly, but then after that I kancang a bit, I rem kuat sangat, then I say, okay, never mind, just focus, change lane, masuk balik, then merging lane, and then straight to BBDC, and then up the slope. Going back to BBDC, I still saw other riders on test going down the slope, so it's still ongoing, and then ending at my end point, slowly putting back to my neutral position, neutral gear, and then switch off the engine and make sure my left leg are stable enough before getting up. Wow. And then passing my motor to the next rider, and then I remove my glove so confidently, so like relief. And then taking out my helmet is like macam one action hero movie. And then just like, wow, man, that's great. I did it well. I'm feeling happy and proud, feeling confident. Walking back to the reporting place. They already mentioned walking back to the reporting place, remove your number tag. And then I put back my helmet because I borrowed BBDC helmet. And then Mr. Sulaiman, the instructor inside, in charge, was telling me how you did. I said, Alhamdulillah, I did well. My clutch, my U-turn was good. Okay, good. Then now you can go. They said now you can go for go to toilet or go lunch or go to the cafeteria, and then we meet you at level 3 classroom 3 at 11. So at that time was 10:30. So basically I got half an hour, and during my road outside, I was actually hungry really. Hungry and thirsty, and then some more you gabra, right? So I go to the cafeteria, get something to munch. not too heavy, like a hot dog sandwich, and then take some drinks, and then makan a bit, and then chun 11 o'clock we go up to level 3. Going up from the staircase from level 1 to level 3, I was like breathless because of the high step, and then reminds me of my school days, all days time where staircase was so high up, and then I seated with a friend of mine. Her name is Michelle. Hi Michelle, if you're looking at this YouTube. So I'm gonna tell her story. So I saw the first time I saw Michelle is during my RC time, where I did ask her, is this your first TP on the 18th, because she's going the same TP as me. He said no, number of times already. And then I said, what was your issues lah? She said that planking lah, sometimes certain stage there are always have problems lah. So I said, I understand I understand. And then I get to see her reporting place. I get to see her, I say hi, and then when I saw her that she also going to level 3 classroom, so mean to say she passed the circuit. And then now we sit together, we see each other, and then we talk lah about we share our stories, what we did in circuit, what we do, how outside. And then also I asked this question, Michelle, can I ask you, during your past TP, do you get a chance to come here? She said that no, this is her first time come here. So I said, wow, be grateful lah, grateful. We can do this. If you feel confident, we can do this, Again, during that day, Mr. Sulaiman, the in charge, it was not the TP police who came out and give us a test paper or telling us the result. It's the instructor in charge telling us the result. So again, this instructor trying to play prank with us, calling the number that people already failed during the circuit, calling the number. Then I was like, what is this? I say, what is this? The number already been called during circuit. We know who is it. And then I was like laughing each other. And then after that, he trying to play trick with somebody else. So I said, nah, enough. Then there were times, I forgot to tell you, the instructor say, the one that rode outside, he said, okay, anyone, later I will see you again. Anyone here want to follow me going to the expressway or not? And I was like, yes, I want to follow. I raised up my hand and said, I want to follow you to go expressway, because expressway means you pass. So I was like, confident, must go. So again, in the classroom, after he telling pranks and so, then he say, okay, don't make noise, okay? All of you pass. I was like screaming. I was like screaming, but control my screaming. And then the next thing what I do is I hug Michelle. Because she did it, we did it together, and I hugged her and it's like, congratulations. I felt very happy for her. Despite for myself, I just felt very happy for her that she did it, and we did it together, and we did it. And I also felt very happy for the instructor, for all people who passed. And he told us that that day we break a record. Almost 84% of us passed, and we did it at the first. And so alhamdulillah, I passed. And then after that, he asked for a volunteer, and you know me, I volunteer. I said, what is it? Oh, it's reading the pledge of us being a safe rider and alive. So I basically say out slowly, words by word or sentences, and then everybody behind me, those who just passed, read out, and I say it proudly and confidently and happy, of course. Mr. Sulaiman came back again with the test paper. So he called out one by one, and I was shocked because I'm the first rider, the first few number. So I'm the one who been called out first to collect the paper. So this is the paper that I have. This is my test paper at taking my TP test at one attempt, just one paper, feeling proud. Yes, so I will go through the points that I did it. So collecting this paper was amazing. Basically I am very happy because look at this, the narrow course, S course, crank course, Salem, slope, I don't have any demoid points. Feeling very proud. And then emergency stop, okay, I don't it's failed to attend a quiet speed. No, I don't have that. What my points are all basically are this second and third page. And the one that I have is wobble when moving off or stopping. Fill up almost all of the box. So 2, 4, 6. And then wobble when changing lane, -4. And then brake while negotiating bend, -2. And then a sharp turning, improper turning, sharp turning. And then another one is failed to check blind spot 1. And that total up number of demerit points is 18, and I pass. And the instructor name of the TP Hamdan Hussein. There you are. So I pause. Right, so this is my one paper. This is not something new. I know for cars they are using iPad and computer. I use for my car, I have this paper, 3 paper for my car license. So for motor license, 1 time because I spend more on my RC practice, and I want to ace this lah. Then alhamdulillah, I only take 1 time. And looking at my, so again on that day, something happens in my I supposed to book my femorization expressway, right? But during the timing slot was a bit tight because there are 40 of us, so there's only 2 timing. One timing is at 1:30, another timing is about 3:30. So by the time finish at 5, because of my phone hang, everybody want to go inside, I managed to only book the 2nd slot. And because of that, my license to paste on the sticker at the back, I have to do it on another day. To be do it another day. So never mind, as long as I pass, I'm happy. And then another thing is I tell myself that if I pass on that day, I want to belanja BBDC instructors. Then there must be a reason why I hang, because of hang, I got certain timing for myself to buy things for the BBDC lah. So on that day, I belanja them pizza, and I saw them having their meetings, and then after that they eat. Feel full relief. And then some of the instructors know me, know my name and know me, and then kenal lah, because I've been every day coming to RC. Basically they know me lah, right? And sometimes I know them, but I don't remember their name. To tell the truth, BBDC instructor, dia punya name tag, dia punya nama is very small, you know. It's very hard to see, and the font is so small, and the tiniest of the words is very small. It's very hard for me to see, and then somehow with our age, it's very hard to see their names. So some of the instructors saw me and then telling me thank you for the food. I said thank you to them, so thank you to them, so. And then some of them give me good sign on the back. Then some of them really say they know me, and then they know that I passed, or when they saw me wearing that femorization expressway, they said, wow, I passed already. Feel so proud and confident that you did well, alhamdulillah. So maybe for this I end this now, because the story is very long. And with this, I hope you are motivated with this video and experience vlog of my motorcycle journey. And I will keep you update on so the journey will never end here. The journey will be getting to know my motorcycle journey, of like buying my motorcycle, or riding a motorcycle, what outfit with my motorcycle, videos. I will always keep updating my TikTok videos, and next video I will also share my expressway memorization, what did I feel on that day, of course my my blog, my experience. So I would like thank you for those who are still staying with me, listening to my story. Thank you so much. And for those who are still going on to taking your 2B traffic police, I hope this video give you a brief view and what to expect, and hope that you did it well also. These are my sharing tips. I hope these sharing tips will beneficial for you and help you along the way to aiming your TP test. This is Diana Drifter. Thank you for being here with me. Do catch up with my next video. Signing off, this is Diana Drifter. Bye bye. Alright, done.